Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As in the previous video, we discussed that why web development is important in 2025 and how to learn it and why we should learn web development. And in today's lecture video, we will discuss about CSS box and about its length and width, that how to apply and how much we should apply PX and PIX to a video in a box. So let's get started. Okay, so our today's topic is about CSS, the box model. Then what is it and how it is used? So basically in CSS, every HTML element is treated as a box, whether it is a heading, a paragraph, an image, or it is a button. And the box model explains how these elements are displayed and how much space they take. It consists of the four parts, like one is the content, the second one is the padding, the third one is the border, and the fourth one is the margin. So let's look at each of the part step by step. Okay, so first is the content. So basically content, this is the actual text or image, for example a paragraph or a heading. Now the second one is padding. That what is padding? So basically padding is the space between the content and the border, the space between your content and your border. It creates breathing room inside the element. Now the third one is the border. That what is border? So basically border wraps the your padding and wraps your content. You can style it with your color, with your thickness and the type, like it wraps the both the padding and the content, and it styles, like you can style it every way and every color you want. You want your thickness, you want your type, you want your color. Like for example, I want a solid black and a 2px. So solid black is the color and the type, solid is the type, black is the color, and 2ps is the thickness. Now the fourth one and the last one is margin. That what is margin? So basically margin is the space outside the border separating this element from others. Like the outside the space, it's known as the margin, which separates the element from the others. I hope you have understood these four types of content, padding, and the margin, that what is it and how they are used in our box model. So now we will practice it in our Visual Studio Code. So I'll meet in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I have copy paste the CSS box model file, and it contains two files. First is the index.html and second one is a solution.html, and it contains some instruction that you need to follow, and we will give some examples. So first one, the first instruction is that you have to create three boxes using the div element. By using div element you have to create three boxes. We have discussed in the previous lecture about div element, and furthermore, and the second one is the set their sizes to 200 px height by 200 px wide. Like you have to create 200 px, the height should be 200 px and the width, they both should be 200 px. The size should be 200 px. The third one is the set different background colors for each of the boxes. I used cadet blue, gold, and Indian red. Like these two colors you have to use in your boxes colors. Okay, the fourth one is the add a paragraph P heading element, like the opening tag P into the first div and add the following words. You have to add these sentence and these paragraphs. You can change also that. The fifth one is the see the last div to have 20 px padding all around with a black 10 px border. Like you have to, for the first div you have to apply 20 px all around with a black 10 px. Now the sixth one is you have to fix the style of the p opening element to remove all the margins by applying style to the p opening element tag. You have to remove all the margins. Now the hint I have given you, you can use the CSS selector file in the Chrome. When you go in the Chrome, you will left click on any of the Google or any of the website, and here you will apply inspector. Now the seventh one is just set the second div to have a 20 px border on the top and the bottom and 10 px border left right. Okay, so it means that you have to apply 20 px border size to the second div and the top and the border, and on the left right borders you have to apply 10 px size. The eighth one is set the third div to have a 10 px border. On the third div you have to apply 10 px border. The ninth one and the last one is that set the margin for the div, and for the div to each box corner touches the other. Okay, now we will apply all these in our solution.html. So when we go in our solution.html, so first one, that background color cadet blue, padding is the 20 px, border size is the 10 px solid black. It contains also the color, the padding and the size. The second one is the background color. The background color is golden, like the gold color. Second one is the border. Third one is the border white, and the fourth one is the margin left. For the 20 px, 10 px and also 20 px. Now the third one is the background color Indian red. The background color is the Indian red, and its border size is 10 px solid black, and the margin left is 40 px. Okay, now you have to apply these paragraph in the first box. You can also change it. Now I will change it. So this is a sentence. Now when I apply debugging on it or start a run button, so here is the interface of it. The first one is the blue, the second one is the golden, and third one is the Indian red, and the sentence is in the blue that this is Spark Web Studio, and here you will learn web development. And here is the three boxes, and they are connected, their corners are connected to each other. So this was the today's lecture. I hope you have understood today's lecture. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up to this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.